welcome back. I got 2 steps in yesterday. I don't think I turned the camera on when I was doing the steps. I can't remember now. I really don't think I did. There's a barrier board at the bottom. I end up putting a 10-foot barrier board, and so there's something there. I believe there's about 12 feet to the end there, and that's how long the boards come, and about 7 feet to the other end. So I'll be able to use a board on each end of that, but I got the board underneath where the staircase goes. The board's got an angle to it. The staircase is perfectly level. That's why you can see a little bit of gap on the one side, and on the other side it's like a perfect touch. It's the way it was when I got it. Part of me wanted to level that lower board, but then it would have made the board unlevel with the natural slope of the site, and that's not what I'm supposed to do. I'm supposed to keep all slopes the way they are to make sure for proper drainage, and because of that I get the little bit that bothers my OCD a little, but knowing that those are perfectly flat right to left and angled just a little bit down so the rain will run off the front of them front to back. I'm talking to you. I really should get some music on or a podcast or something on and get to work. Hopefully Connor gets down here pretty soon to help me. He's having breakfast right now. It's 11 o'clock in the morning. I'm not exactly out there early myself, but I'll still be out here at 7 o'clock tonight. Both Connor and I are afternoon/evening people. But I don't know, there was frost on the ground still at 9 on everything at 9 this morning, so now it's probably, I don't know what, I could probably know exactly the temp. Yeah, now it's 52. Now it's when you want to be out here to work anyway.
What's this condition? Some conviction, it's hard to tell. Call it affliction or addiction, some call it hell. You said there's something worth having beyond this place.
I don't know what I was doing. I got to put 2 more rebars in there. I knew that. I talked to you about that, and then I went right to tamping for the next step. Haven't put a level on it yet, but it looks good. I realized when I went to the van to get the level that the drill was sitting there, and I know where my mistake happened. So let me put the other 2 rebars in here. Hopefully not mess up the work I just did. I'm careful, I'm not gonna. And then I'll get to leveling and putting the next step on.
And I thought I could, but it's hard to change. When I am restless and reckless, as the sinners say. And I swear
Getting better than I was in the beginning of the summer, but whew, still a workout swinging that pickaxe or the sledgehammer. I don't even know what I'm saying. I should re-record that, but I'm not gonna. Happy editing, honey.
So it's whiskey and weed and the secrets I keep to help me forget who I am. Needles in veins and cigarette stains. I roll like a train down the track. 'Cause when you're so far gone, you don't come back. Forget who I am. Needles in veins and cigarette stains. I roll like a train down the track. When you're so far gone, you don't come back. And I'm so far gone, can't go back. When you're so far gone.
Connor and I finished the lower staircase yesterday. Came out really well, real happy with it. Went really well. Connor got really good with the tamper and figuring out what was level as we went. So I don't know, I kind of just sat back and let him do that for the last like 3 steps. And I mean, I went up there with the level and made sure at the end, but it wasn't, he did a lot of that. So, which was nice for me not having to do it. And it was nice for him to kind of get the hang of what's going on there. I don't know how many steps are there. I forgot to count. 9, 10, whatever. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I'll turn around and count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 10 steps there, and I think there's 7 on the upper. I've got one of the 7 made. 6 more to go. I think 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 1 made, 6 to go. It's a beautiful morning. Started out with the flannel on, but I lost that quite quickly. This upper staircase has a little curve to it, which I kind of like. I don't know. A curve's a curve. I can take my 2 measurements and keep the curve the same, but you know, trying to make this so it's dead straight and all my nails holes dead straight and the side dead straight, and I think curves gonna be a lot easier. We have a lot of lumber left for this site. What I'm going to do is the barrier boards that go here and there, I'm going to do them after. I'm going to do this one and then build the staircase above it. These boards, the new boards, are about a 1/16 of an inch smaller, maybe 3/64 of an inch smaller or so than the old board. So I'm going to have the bottom step start up. I haven't measured that yet, but once I measure over here, I'll know how much higher to put this step up. I did put 1 more step here because by the time I got up to 9 steps, I was halfway between being too high and too low. And even with the 10th step added, this still slopes down from here. And we wanted the slope to go this way. We couldn't add to the slope. The slope was almost obnoxious the way it was. It was nowhere near even look like a level platform. We're still going to have slope going this way, still going to have proper drainage, but because the new boards are just a little bit smaller, we did have to bring it up 1 extra step on the lower steps. Oh, and look at that. We now have a skid steer. Cool, he got the little one. That little guy tipped it over twice. Steve tipped it over once while using it last time. I see an auger attachment, a bucket. I bet he has forks there too. I bet he doesn't have a bucket. Oh well, we'll survive. Awesome. That staircase is done. Connor and I are going to see how much of this one to get done today. And then all the barrier boards around here still need to be done. And then all of them around the parking area, aside from about the 10 feet underneath that step. But I should quit talking to you and get to work. Guys are working on the bathroom over there. Steve's brother-in-law's up there painting. It's a busy campground. Why didn't you do that with the other side? Do we know what side has sandstone in it?
I can tell. It's not much of a question right now. That was easier.
Yeah. For now. I guess you can probably wiggle the post out now, or the rebar out. Oh, it definitely hit something solid. And that'd make it hard to come straight up and out too.
What?
That'd make it hard to come straight up and out too.
Yeah. This one from the front as well?
Yeah, I did them all from the front because I wanted to try to preserve the steps as best as possible. Music or podcast?
Music.
Good or bad?
Good. Not Mac Miller.
I got a lot of people out of Mac Miller that you'd still think is bad.
I would like to listen to Sublime. How about that?
I listened to that yesterday.
Brother Ali?
I got some I got today.
You want to help me with this one?
Yeah, I'll be right there.
These two are coming up together.
Yeah, that usually works better except they're heavier.
I've noticed that they're heavier. Oh, I'll take this. That works.
I knew you would.
Yeah, I know. That's why I wanted to help lift it up out of the ground. Want to go all the way down with this one?
Might as well if it's up in our hands. And it could probably go to the right of on this side of the pile. Or no.
Oh, right here on the rocks?
Yep.
Ruby, she was made for going west. Did not protest my wandering ways. Ruby, she was pretty as they come, 28 years young and unafraid. She gave me shelter on the coldest nights, shaded me on summer days. And I had never known my place before, but that's what Ruby soon became. Ruby, she wasn't good at going fast, and the patience that I lacked, I learned to grow. 'Cause Ruby had a way of breaking down, leaving me out there on the road. But she gave me shelter on the coldest nights, shaded me on summer days. So as we traveled across the country wide, Ruby set the pace. Ruby could be fickle and unfit, good as I would get at times. Ruby was the closest thing to home I'll ever know in this.
Are you done yet? No. It's only 32 sites. 2 minutes apiece. You should be done in 64 minutes. Yeah.
Hit that California.
So I've done 3 fine. Then I hit one that I could only get the post a quarter of the way through. Then I hit another one that I could post less of the way. And now I'm down there, and it's surrounded by thorns. And I'm really thirsty, so I'm just going back to get more water.
Okay.
She gave me shelter on the coldest nights, shaded me on summer days. And nothing ever felt like home again. Ruby went away. And nothing ever felt like home since when Ruby went away.
What was that?
He said we're just doing one step and then we're going home and going to bed, right?
I wish.
Don't fall out.
You want to move that pole? It's in the way.
Yeah, she does.
Thank you. I don't think I'm going to move that stuff. I think I can pick that up with forks so the
Head back out into my hiding place. Andy asked me if I wanted to learn how to do this, and I said no thanks. Oh, jeez. This is definitely not for me. I'm not one for machines that tip. Even though he's not going to tip over, I'm just not one for machines that tip. I'm such a chicken. Where are you going with that?
I haven't decided. Probably right here.
Just out of the driveway? Yeah, as long as it's not on the barrier boards, it doesn't matter where you put it.
What's that?
It just needs to be out of our way.
Yeah. I sure wouldn't want to be very close to it if I were you.
Well, no, that's why I'm asking where are you putting it.
I'm going to try to get over there with it without dropping.
Good luck. You get loud, louder if you do. These bear lockers are the old ones. A lot of them got really damaged in the fire. The mechanism that opens them didn't take very well to the heat, so they all got replaced, and these ones just are in our way right now. We are doing one of our very last sites here. We saved this one for last because it has got stairs, 2 sets of stairs, which I'll show you in just a little bit here. I think Andy's probably having a really good time right now. Is that it?
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah, probably more than I needed to do, but that was kind of fun. Kind of got the hang of it. This is pretty neat. Just moving it up and down. Just moving the bucket. Kind of fun.
Yeah, I'll let you do
You can
it.
drive and sidestep.
Yeah, that is definitely not for me. Not at all. He can have his fun.
Never used that.
I've climbed the mountains in Montana, danced in the lights of New Orleans. Portland ran away with me, and San Francisco stayed with me. Nashville made its way in between. Fell in love in Minnesota, and fell apart south of Salt Lake. Washington will always be begging for a piece of me to stay. Maybe some things never change, but I wanna know how it feels to hang pictures on a wall, sleep in the same bed at night. I want reasons to stay, I want someone to take up my time and miss me when I go. Swam the beaches on the west coast, miss those mountains in Montana. I have wandered long enough to know how good a good thing was. I feel it more the further that I get. So the wheels are pointed west, till I know how it feels to hang pictures on a wall. Sleep in the same.
Normally I would lock that gate, but Andy is out right now, and he should be back anytime now. And then he'll be leaving again, so no need to lock it if we're just going to be heading right back out again. The weather has kind of switched to fall. I don't know if you can see that or not, but it's definitely fall. It is September 29th today. Tomorrow's the last day of September. I can't believe it's gone by that fast already. It's the last week has been a challenge. I guess we're almost at 2 weeks now. It's been really, really hard getting used to being without Castiel. I still find myself waking up at the ass crack of dawn in the morning. I'm not kidding. I get up at like 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning these days. And I spend like the first 2 hours crying. Just makes me sad to think she's not here with us. We got a lot of tools and supplies and stuff out for leaving in a couple of weeks. But that's okay. That happens every year. We can pack up fast. How about this can close?